Oh yeah, and if you guys ever have like song requests and stuff, I could get like the week before and then practice them. So when next week we come, they'll be like all set up.
Next week, the
Week after. Yeah, thank you. Good catch.
Next week is 4th of July.
Okay.
Is it? That's not what I'm playing. Reggae. That's another day. All right, so let's see. I guess the first song I'll play is "Give Me Your Eyes." All right, Jesus loves you. Okay, so how many people here heard that song "Give Me Your Eyes" by Brandon Heath? You guys know that one? All right. Well, I don't have the lyrics to read to you, but I wish I did before I sing the song because that one's like super deep. Basically, I've been praying. Every time I pray to God, I ask what they say in that song because we see people every day and we don't even think twice because sometimes we don't got empathy in us and we wish we did for that day. But God's love is different. It's not, I don't remember those Hebrew words. What it, something or whatever. Agape, yeah. Yeah, but he's got that love that doesn't die, that isn't situational, emotional, doesn't have anything it needs to rely on. It's just infinite. He's the power source. We need to plug into that. So when I hear this song, it's just like give me your eyes, give me the arms for the people that need a hug, that need love, that don't got it. It's just, and then it's like the simple things, everyday life, like going to work and seeing a guy in a suit and always thinking about his work, but he could get hit by a car, and you're the only Jesus they see.
Yeah.
So, a lot of people that don't believe, he was just telling me this actually, they don't have a Bible. They're not going to read the Bible. Most people aren't going to, even most Christians aren't going to read the Bible. So you are essentially that in a sense. You are the Jesus they're going to see, the salt of the earth, light of the world. So your actions, they matter. All right, so. By the city lights, my world's a mile high. Best seat in the house tonight. Touchdown on a cool black top. Wait for the sudden stop. Reading the familiar shack of confusion and chaos. All those people going somewhere. Why have I never cared? Give me your eyes for just 1 second. Give me your eyes so I can see everything that I keep missing. Give me your love for humanity. Give me your arms for the brokenhearted, ones that are far beyond my reach. Give me your love for the ones forgotten. Give me your eyes so I can see. Yeah. 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 Out on a busy street, see a girl and our eyes meet. Does her best to smile at me, to hide what's underneath. There's a man just to the right, black suit and a bright red tie. Too ashamed to tell his wife he's out of work, he's buying time. All those people going somewhere. Why have I never cared? Give me your eyes for just 1 second. Give me your eyes so I can see everything that I keep missing. Give me your love for humanity. Give me your arms for the brokenhearted, ones that are far beyond my reach. Give me your heart for the ones forgotten. Give me your eyes so I can see. Yeah. 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 This is awesome.
Hey!
Let me make sure she's tuned right quick. I got me a technical difficulty, I think. Yep.
Hey, John. One person can sing a song in Spanish for you.
Oh, yeah.
Spanish.
if you got a song, actually, I can learn it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. He's legit.
All right.
Yes, sir. All right. Did you, what's the song called? I can look it up. Oh, okay. Yes, sir. As you were. This is awesome. I'm not used to this. Did you need a drum beat at all, or are you good?
Yes, of course.
Oh.
I need everybody to help me. I want all of you have instruments in your. Let me see your
What's
hands.
this?
There you
Got
go.
that?
Everybody has 10-string instruments.
You can always do this.
Okay. I haven't done this for a while. I'm a little rusty.
I'm glad you're doing it today.
Thank you for inviting us. It's really a blessing, Joshua. Thank you. This is so beautiful. You know, Psalm 19 it says, "The heavens declare the glory of God, and the earth talks about His goodness and His kindness." You know, this is amazing. I just think that the Bible says that God has prepared for us things that eyes have not seen or ears have heard. So this is nothing in comparison with when we go and see the Lord in the year. So this song is very simple. It says, "Alabaré." Can you say alabaré? Okay, so we're just gonna say, alabaré, alabaré, alabaré a mi Señor, alabaré, alabaré, alabaré a mi Señor. Okay, so you're gonna have to help me sing, okay? Alabaré, alabaré, alabaré a mi Señor, to my Lord. I will alabaré al Señor. We were created to worship God, right?
Yes.
Pray for the Lord. Okay, so alabaré, 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 alabaré a mi Señor, alabaré, alabaré, alabaré a mi Señor. Estamos reunidos en casa de Cristo, todos alabamos al Señor. Unos cantamos, otros oramos, pero todos alabamos al Señor. Alabaré, 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 alabaré a mi Señor. Alabaré, alabaré, alabaré a mi Señor. Now we're gonna say, yo serviré. I will serve my Lord. Okay? Yo serviré, yo serviré, yo serviré a mi Señor. Yo serviré, yo serviré, yo serviré, yo serviré a mi Señor. Solo Dios hace al hombre feliz. Solo Dios hace al hombre feliz. La vida es nada, todo se acaba. Solo Dios hace al hombre feliz. Alabaré, 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 alabaré a mi Señor. Alabaré, 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 alabaré a mi Señor. Hallelujah, Lord, we praise you, Lord. Gracias. Hey, we have Speedy Gonzalez over here. He's running like a Speedy Gonzalez. Arriba.
You got any more songs?
Yes.
Try one more.
Let me see. Oh, you know this one. He decidido seguir a Cristo. decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. No turning back, no turning back. Though no one joins me, still I'm the Father. Though no one joins me, still I'm the Father. Though no one joins me, still I'm the Father. No turning back, no turning back. I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. No turning back, no turning back, no turning back. You know, after we receive the Lord, if we turn him back, the Bible says that it's like the dog. You know, and I have seen this in Mexico. I don't know if you ever seen a dog eating their own vomit. Have you ever seen that?
Yeah.
Is it a pretty thing?
Nah.
It's horrible, isn't it? In Mexico, they go and they throw up in the street, you know. And then they're all sick and everything. And then they go back and start eating it again. Can you imagine how? The Bible says that's how it is when you know the Lord and you turn from your ways and you don't honor the Lord and you don't obey the Lord, when you go back to your sin that you used to do. So Joshua, I don't know how much time we have, but maybe if we can start.
We have about 40 minutes still.
Okay,
As
so
long as we want.
you want to sing some more or you want me to share now?
You can share, and I'll play a song and share.
Why don't we do that?
Yeah. Are you already up there? I'll play later.
All right. Well, while we were talking downstairs, Joshua asked me he asked me questions, personal questions, and I answer him. And he says, would you mind sharing with the people? I said, no, I'd be glad to. And that's why, I can't, we have to speak of the wonderful things that the Lord has done for us, right?
Exactly.
We can hide it. We can help it. So let me tell you, I was born and raised in Mexico City. In 1943, I was born there. I'm 79 years old. And I married a sweet girl from Michigan, Janice Nunez. And we just celebrated on May 30th our 58th anniversary. Hallelujah. Thank you, Lord. By God's grace, I want you to know. By God's grace. Because when we got married, we met in Mexico City. I was studying law school in Mexico City. I was in my third year of law school. I was playing soccer all the way through college. I was a professional singer. And I met my wife and we fell in love. I mean, the first day we met almost. And then she invited me to go to Michigan because when her German father or mother heard that she was getting serious with a Mexican, they didn't feel very comfortable. They said, no, Janice, you can't get serious with a Mexican because Mexicans are Latin lovers, they love them and they live them. And she says, oh no, Marco Polo is different. He's in law school. He's a singer. He's this and that. And so anyway, she invited me to go to Michigan. So I took a bus. See what love does? I took a bus from Mexico City, 3-day ride from Mexico City all the way to Michigan. You know where Michigan is, right? Man, what an adventure that was. 3 days, just stopping in Greyhound stations and this and that. And I didn't know much English, so I had to eat hot dogs all the way.
Nothing wrong with that.
But anyway, I got to Michigan and I convinced my in-laws, my future in-laws, that I was a good Mexican. Because I studied law, I was a diplomat, I was a showman, I knew how to do it, So I want him to my side, and they said to her, "You can marry him. He's a good Mexican." So we got married. When the honeymoon was over, my Mexican culture, my background, like King David wrote Psalm 51. It says, "My mother conceived me in sin." You know, so I could say the same thing. I saw a lot of witchcraft, and I saw sin in Mexico, fornication, adultery, drunkenness. I didn't have a good example from my father, and my mother, she was no saint. So anyway, that's how I was raised. But because of going to school and this and that, I became a nice guy, nice educated guy. And I was a sportsman because I always played sports all my life. I'm 79 years old and I'm still playing 2 or 3 times a week. I play tennis.
That's
And
awesome.
I beat most of the 50-year-olds. But anyway, after the honeymoon was over and this and that, pretty soon my wife and I started having problems because of me. I was drinking, I was smoking, I was womanizing, I was just a bad husband and a bad father by that time. I got married at 21, and at 22, we had our first child. Our son Mark was 57 years old, our firstborn. So anyway, we had 5 years of our marriage on the rocks. I mean, just terrible. And I feel so ashamed because Clara Hagen and Edwin Hagen, her parents, they loved me like a son. They received me. They fed me. They gave me their daughter. And what was I doing? Betraying their trust and their confidence and their love and their grace. So I was miserable inside. So I would drink more, smoke and drink more, and I get worse. So one time I feel so convicted that I went to her and I said, "Janice, you know what? Give me the divorce." I said, "I don't want to make you suffer anymore because I am a bad Mexican. I am, the parents were right." And she just looked at me and she just cried and she just didn't say a word. She didn't say yes or no. So I walked from the kitchen, and I was talking to her, and I walked to the living room. And I had a drink in one hand and a cigarette in another. And I was sitting there drinking and smoking, and I felt terrible. And suddenly, I felt like talking to God. I was raised Catholic. She was Lutheran. And she told me, to marry me, you need to become a Lutheran. No, I'll become a Lutheran. I don't care. For me, religion didn't mean a